All right, so now we're gonna get into our upper body lift. This will be our Wednesday lift. If you go back to your warm-up library, it'll show you the upper body, which will be in the middle up near the top. And you'll have your treadmill walk again, forward, backwards if you want for 3 minutes, similar to Monday's lift. If you don't, you'll see in the additions portion where it has the glute band walk and the body weight squats and the jump squats. That's good to do with every lift because every day you're going to be training everything. So it's very important to get your legs going and get your glutes and your quads going. So again, you can put the band around your knees, 10 lateral each way, flip, 10 lateral each way, 45 4 times, and then backwards 4 out of 45 4 times. Then you got 10 body weight squats with the band, 10 jump squats with the band, and you can do that again to replace the treadmill walk near the top. So we're going to start with dumbbell TYIs. That'll be 5 each. So there, you want to make sure your back, you want to make sure your shoulder blades are coming back and down. So we're locking those lats in place before we start. So T's, thumbs up, you're going to go T's, straight to shoulder height and back down. T's, you got 5 of those. Then you're going to go Y's, out of Y position, 5 of those, and then I's. You could do 10 to 12 pounds, nice and light to warm you up, 5 each, okay? Then you have prone toe touches. So that's going to be going from your push-up position, your feet out wide, like a triangle. You're going to make a triangle. You're going to push up and touch each toe 5 times each. So you start in a push-up, push back, butt to the sky. When you come back down, glute and core squeezed, nice and tight. Push back up, touch your toes, squeeze. Push back, touch the toes, squeeze. You have 5 each on those, okay? Then you have your push-up walk. So you're going to start with it's a lateral push-up walk. Start with the push-up walk. Right and left, or right foot, right hand, left foot, left hand. Come back together, okay? So you start with your push-up, go down into a push-up, right, left. Push-up, right, left. Push-up, right, left. Then you go back. Push-up, left, right. Push-up, left, right. Push-up, left, right. 3 each direction, okay? Then you got prone scap retraction. So you're starting in your push-up. And all you're doing is letting your shoulder blades squeeze together. Your arms should stay locked out as your shoulder blades squeeze. So you're in a push-up position. Shoulder blades come together, push back out. Okay? And you have 10 reps of those. The only thing that should happen is your shoulder blades squeeze together. Okay? Then you have dumbbell or regular salt shakers, sorry. So you're gonna go T, Y, I, 15 seconds, okay? So what you should be doing is thumb up to thumb down. Getting full range of motion in your shoulders. Make sure you squeeze big chest, shoulder blades back and down. 15 seconds, okay? Make sure we're not just going super fast. Make sure we get full range of motion. And then we go as fast as we can. Then you go Y, 15 seconds. Full range of motion, the most you can. 15 seconds. Then you go I, again, full range of motion, best you can. Not just thumbs, full hand. If you need to open your hand to get the full range of motion, do that too. Okay, 15. Your shoulder should be cooked after that. Okay. Then you got prone bridge series. So that's going to be your regular prone bridge. Again, hands and feet split apart. Not together, not holding hands together, not feet stacked together. Should be split apart, okay? You're going to go into prone bridge. Then you're going to get into side bridge. Feet stacked, okay? If you need to, you can go alternate your feet where both feet are on the ground. Okay, and you're going straight up. Back to prone bridge. Flip the other way. You can stack. Or you can split them apart. You can work your adductor that way too. And then you're going back together, okay? That'll be 15 seconds each. You can do a timer. You can use your phone. So you're down in your push-up, your prone bridge position. Here, hold for 15 seconds. Flip to the side. You can also split your feet if you need to. I should have my glutes in. They shouldn't be butt out. My butt should be in. I shouldn't be drooping down. It should be straight line, best I can. Looking up, 15 seconds. Back down again, straight line. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your core, 15 seconds. Flip. Here's feet stacked. Again, butts not out, butts in. Looking up to the sky. Everything's in line, not drooping all the way up. You can split your feet too if you want. Then back down to prone bridge for the last 15. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your glute, squeeze your abs. Then you're done. Okay? Now we're finishing with plate series, okay? So you can have any plate down the ground here. And what you're doing is you're doing 5 different, like you would do ladder combination, footwork combination. So one combination I do is you do scissors, alternate feet, fast you can. Again, stay low as you can. Quick hands, quick feet. 5 seconds on. I normally give 3 seconds off to get ready for the next one, for someone to be able to tell you the next one. You can go right into the next one if you want to, since you're not working out with anybody else. So you go from scissors into 2 on, 2 off, okay? 2 on, 2 off here, okay? 5 seconds, 3 seconds off. Then you're going into skier. You could do lateral or you could do double skier. So single leg skier or double. 1 foot off the plate. Or you can do 2 feet off the plate. Again, quick as you can go, okay? Then I like to go 5 dot, which is, think of 2 dots in front, 2 dots in back, 1 in the middle. This is hops. So you're going from here, feet together, feet out, feet together, feet out. And your hands can match as quick as you can go. 5 seconds, okay? Then the last one I like to do, and you can do 5 of any of these. The last one I like to do is called X out. So think of 4 dots again. Your feet are going opposite. So if your right foot goes front, your left foot goes back. Again, as quick as you can. You can also go lateral in and out, where you're here. Or you can go lateral hops in and out. So any different variation of 5 different variations. You can also go single leg hops. Both legs. Okay? Single leg hops, both legs. You can go forward and back. Both legs. So any variation you want to do, you can do that. You just have 5 of them. Come up with them before you go, and you got 5. And that is your warm-up for your upper body. You should be ready to go for your entire lift. You can also do band pull-apart series, where you have a band, squeeze, here, straight out, up, upward angle, and lower angle. Here, get your chest and your back going at all different angles, okay? You can do that to finish your workout as well, and then you'll be ready for the workout. So I'll set up and I'll walk you through the upper body max effort workout. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the lift. So again, you go to week 1. We're going to Wednesday. This is our max effort upper body, dynamic lower body, and repeated total body, okay? So again, similar to Monday's lift, you'll have 5 sets for your max effort, 3 for your dynamic, and 3 for your repeated. First 3 of your max effort are working sets, and then the last 2 are your work sets, where it's just strictly about your barbell bench press and mobility and stretching and stuff like that for your last 2 sets. So your first 3 sets, you're gonna have barbell bench press. It's gonna be 12, 10, 10, 8, 8 for your reps, for your 5 sets. Okay, so your first set, you'll have 12 reps of bench press, and your weight is gonna be right next to it on the right. You'll have 90, 100, 115, 125, then 135 to 145. So these numbers are based on, I gave you 225 for your max for bench press. If you think it's higher, I can go in and change those and send this back to you. But those, it's gonna show up on your file as those are your numbers based off your 225 max that I gave you. That's the same max that I'm gonna have because of my elbow. We can increase that, but that's what it'll show. So your first three sets, you're gonna have barbell bench press, barbell inverted row. So where the bar's there, and you're on your back, you're holding onto the bar, and you're rowing. Okay. If you want to, you can set it up where you have another rack next to you that's set up with barbell inverted row, or you can do it right underneath yourself like I'm gonna do because I don't have another rack. There's different ways that you can do it, whatever you feel like doing. But it's barbell inverted row for 10 reps. Banded tricep. So unlike the press down, we're not underneath, we're standing tall, okay? Elbows tucked in, and we're extending out. Banded tricep, okay? Or you can do single arm tricep if you want to, and you can do cable tricep, but that'll be 3 by 10. Then assisted pull-ups for 4, okay? Make sure these are assisted. The other one in the upper repeated can be without band, but we want these to be assisted because we want a good amount of weight, but we don't want to overdo it, because as we get higher up in weeks, we still want to keep you fresh to be able to hit a PR. So assisted pull-ups 4. You're going to do that for 3 sets, 3 rounds. You're going to do that 12, 10, 10, and you'll do those 3 exercises. Then for your last 2, you'll have snow angels. You're on your stomach, and you can do it with 2.5 pound plates or with no weight, and you're working around. You call them handcuffs also. You're going to the back, lift the elbows up, and then back over. I'll show you that in a second. Banded pec, lat, and delt. Your pec, lat, and delt stretch with the band on the rack. You can also do it on a rack. You can grab the rack, and you can do lat, pec, delt on the rack also. I'll show you both of those. And then your last set, or your last exercise for the last set of 2, is dumbbell salt shakers like the warm-up. You could do 5 pound, 10 pound dumbbells, and it's just the T's right here, salt shakers. So again, squeeze our shoulder blades down and back. Salt shakers or prone towel alphabets, okay? And I'll break that all down for you. But that's gonna be in a push-up, and you have a towel on one hand, and you're spelling out Red Hawks, REDHAWKS. Then you switch hands, and you spell out Red Hawks, okay? That'll be your last 2 sets. So if I'm going to show you what this looks like, your first 3 sets, you'll have your barbell bench press 12, 10, 10. Okay? Immediately following each set of barbell bench press, you're going to have barbell inverted row for 10, banded tricep for 10, and assisted pull-up for 4. Okay? So this is what it's going to look like. First, you'll have barbell bench press for 12. I won't do 12 reps. You get under the bar. You're here. Again, make sure when we do bench press, shoulder blades are squeezed back best we can. Butt is on the bench. Feet are all the way planted in the ground, okay? Head stays on the bench, okay? We are rowing right at nipple line or slightly below nipple line, never above the nipple line, okay? Elbows stay in. Lock the wrists. Knuckles should be to the sky, okay? Down, punch up. Stay below the nipple line. Down, punch up. Down, punch up, okay? You'll have 12 reps first set, okay? Make sure your wrists are locked, not bent. Wrists locked. You can keep your thumb along the bar if you need help with that. Never get below the sternum. Never go above the nipple line, okay? You'll have 12 reps of that. Then you go to barbell inverted row. So for me, I don't have another rack, so I'm going to be here, okay? You can start, same grip as your bench, okay? You can start with your feet tucked in, okay? And you get into a glute bridge. That's going to make it easier for you to row. If you don't need the help, you feel like it's easy, lock your legs out, go in your heels, okay? Start feet in at 90, okay? Row as high as you can, back down, okay? Row to your chest, back down, okay? You got 10 of those, okay? Then you're going to banded triceps. So again, put the band over the top of your rack. We're not leaning over, we're nice and tall. Shoulder blades backing down. Crank up on the band if you need to. Individual, okay? Hands not together. Lock all the way out, knuckles to the ground. 10 reps. Okay? Then from there you got assisted pull-ups. So put the band here on your bar. You can put it on another bar if you want. Again, band on, feet stepping over the top. It should be nice and light. Full reps, 4 reps. All the way up, back down. All the way up, back down. You got 4 reps. So you're going to do that 3 times, okay? Change your weight for rep 2. Do that again. Change your weight for set 3. Do that again. Now, when you get to set 4, after you do set 4 of your bench press, now you got snow angels, banded pec, lat, and delt, and salt shakers. So let's show you those. You can do it with the 2.5 here, or you could do it with no weight at all, okay? You're gonna be flat on the ground. Starting with face flat on the ground. You can put your forehead on the Eric's pad if you want, or you can just put your face down on the ground, okay? So your arms are up. They're staying up above the ground. We're not touching the ground. They're gonna get up into your butt. From here, before you go back, lift elbows up, squeeze back through, okay? Work back, elbows up, squeeze back through. You can also go no weight. Squeeze, back around, okay? That's your first exercise, 5 each. Down, up, that's 1 rep. Down, up, that's 2. Make sure elbows come up before we go back on our way up. Banded pec, lat, and delt. Grab your band. Okay, you can wrap it around your hands. Pec, open up away. Okay, keep that arm locked. Try to get your chest turned away best you can. Stay nice and tall. Okay, 10 seconds each. Lat, chest down, arms still staying up. If you rotate this down and through, you rotate your arm around, you're gonna get through that whole joint, get that joint moving up, moving around. Probably won't feel amazing. It'll hurt a little bit, but it's gonna be great for you. It's a great stretch. Get rid of some of that scar tissue. Again, you're holding that. You're gonna do pec, lat, delt, both arms. Use your hand, push more if you need to, pull away. You can also do hand on the rack. I'll do it this way for you to see. Pec, trying to get straight, face that way. Pec, hand a little bit higher. Lat, okay. Delt, flip your hand on the inside. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Pec, lat, delt, okay. Then your last one is dumbbell salt shakers or prone towel alphabet. So I don't have 5 pounds. If you had 5 or 10 pounds, you could be here. 10 reps, up, down is 1, up, down. 10 reps, you could grab dumbbells. Same thing, squeeze, up, down, okay? 10 reps. Or you're doing prone alphabet. I would recommend this for your shoulders. Definitely do this every other week. Make sure you're getting this in. So you put a towel under one hand, okay? You're in push-up position. Feet are slightly out wide so you can stabilize, okay? In push-up position. Then with this hand, you're not turning. You're not doing anything funky. Stay nice and straight. Big capital letters. Red, R-E-D, H-A-W-K-S. Red Hawks. Switch hands. R-E-D-H-A-W-K-S. Red Hawks. Spell it out each leg. Then you're back to the top for your 5th set of bench press. Change the weight. Do it again. Then you got snow angels again on the bottom. Elbows up. Come back through. 5 reps. 10 reps of salt shaker, or 10 seconds each on banded pec, lat, delt. Then you have dumbbell salt shakers. That'll be your last 2 sets. Right, so now we're ready for the dynamic lower. Again, it's 3 sets. You're gonna have barbell box, or you're gonna have barbell speed squat or box jumps. Either or. If you're feeling good, you can do barbell speed squat. If you're not feeling good, you need a little bit of a lighter load, you can do box jumps. 5 reps either way, okay? So if you're gonna do barbell speed squat, you're getting underneath that bar, slow and control on the way down, fast on the way up. Still good technique, okay? So it's gonna be lighter weight. It should be between 135 and 185, okay? Again, make sure slow and control, sitting back, knees out, on the way up, speed, okay? You should almost be to the point where we're up through our toes, okay? I should be able to jump through, okay? Squeeze, explode. Slow and control, squeeze, 5 reps, okay? Reset. Or you can go box jumps, okay? And again, this should be slightly higher. It shouldn't be impossible. And I also shouldn't be touching my box jump like this, to where I'm barely getting up on it. I should be able to jump up and catch it in a quarter squat. That's how controlled I am and how explosive I'm being. It shouldn't be where I'm barely getting my feet on or I'm clipping my feet. I should never clip my feet. I don't have boxes here. I will do it at a high school and I will have boxes, but you can do box jump here. It should be higher up, at least above hip height, okay? Again, exploding or starting on our tippy toes, hands up, load our hands, quarter squat into the hips, explode up. We're not jumping to jump out the box. We're jumping to jump up as high as we can and then stick it on the box, okay? I don't want to hit my head on the garage here, but it's load, boom, stick, okay? When I come down, I shouldn't just jump down. Step down if you can. If not, hands go on the box and then jump down, okay? I should be slow and controlled on the way down, not hurting myself, okay? Then you go to speed step-ups. It shouldn't be super high where your feet are all the way up. You want your feet below your hip, okay? Again, I don't have a box. It should be a little bit lower, but it should be a quick step, boom, and go. So if I was using this bench, it would be here, foot on it, boom, explode, okay? I use this here, smaller step. Again, you can do weight if you need to. It should be lighter weight. I should be able to explode into a full, quick, explosive movement with it. So here, step, boom, explode. Boom, if you go no weight, use your hands. Here, explode, okay? And you have 4 each. It's 8, it's 4 each on that, okay? It should be explosive, lightweight, or little to no weight. Then we have skier jumps. You got 3 sets of this. 2 ways to do it. The first way is where you're going up and out, okay? So I should be trying to get up and out, and I'm catching it. If you notice, I'm catching it in a quarter squat. I'm not catching it stiff, leg locked out. I'm bracing it, controlling it, catching it in that quarter squat or lower, okay? So it should be up and over and catch. As up and as high as I can go. Obviously, I'm limited in space, but if I were to do it here, I'm on one side of my mat. Up, control it, stand up, reset. Up, control it, stand up, reset. The other way to do it, and you should alternate this between the weeks, is quick. I should be on the ground as little as possible. Boom, boom. Okay, 5 each, okay? 2 different ways to do it. You can go up and out, slow and control and embrace it, or you can go quick. I would recommend, if I were you, first and third set, up and out and control. Second set can be quick, okay? Quick on our feet on the ground as little as possible. 3 sets of that, okay? Then you have jump lunges. So all it is a split squat lunges. So you're here, jump high and then come down. High, down. 5 each, okay? So you're starting with barbell speed squat or box jumps for 5. Speed step ups, 4 each. Skier jumps, 5 each. Jump lunges, 5 each. Do that 3 times, then you're down to repeated total. So I'm gonna get that set up. It's your total body repeated, and then I'll explain it for you. With our hex bar, deadlift and shrug, dumbbell heavy farmer walk, banded push-ups, cable row, and single arm bent over row plus tricep extension. Okay, so that's gonna be our repeated total, again for 3 sets. In between, I should be flying from one thing to the next, but everything should be slow and controlled. Okay, I don't have a hex bar here. I would like you to do hex bar so that our arms are back here and not in front of us, and we're not bending over as we do it. I want us to be nice and tall. But our hands should be at our side. But our dumbbell lift to shrug, again, it should be heavier. It's going to be 12 total reps, so it should be around 225, 185 at the lowest, 225 though. Feet wide outside, okay? You're going for deadlift. Yeah, again, big chest, butt down, tight to our body. Deadlift to shrug, slow, back down. Deadlift, shrug, back down. Deadlift, shrug, back down. Deadlift, shrug, back down, okay? And you will have 12 feet, okay? Should be a deadlift to a shrug. Deadlift, squeeze all the way up, then shrug, back down, okay? Slow and controlled. Dumbbell farmer walk. If you have an outside area, you can do whatever one lap is for you, like a basketball court. One down and back, that'll be one lap. If your weight room's long, you can go down and back. One time heavy farmer walks, that'll be one lap. If it's short, smaller area, down and back 4 times. For me outside, I'll go from the start of my driveway down to the light post. And I'll go down and back, and that's one lap. So you're gonna go heavy farmer walk, dumbbells, should be about 70s or higher for you. No lower than 70 again. Shoulders back and down, big chest. I'm not wobbling and leaning, I'm staying nice and tall as I walk through, okay? I'm not letting my fingers go down, I'm squeezing it. Nice solid walk all the way through, okay? One lap. Banded push-ups. Again, take a band. If you don't have a band, you can also do plated push-up where you just put plates on your back, weight on your back, but you're gonna put the band around your back, okay? Then you're gonna go down in a push-up position. I don't have enough band to do it. I think it'll break, but you're gonna get up into push-up position, down, up, up. Okay, for those you got 15, okay? Those should suck. That's gonna hurt again. Not getting into hyperextension, tight core, tight glutes, push, extend all the way through. I don't have enough band because it's broken. Get you a new band that works. Make it hard. For this, it would be orange band, which is a little bit harder to do. So it should be a lot of resistance on that push-up for you. Okay, 15 reps. Then you got cable row. Okay. If you don't have a cable, use a band. This one's broken, but I would have a band that does work. I'm gonna order some soon, but here, you could do seated row with the cable, or you could just sit down in a squat. And again, pull all the way in. Pull, it should be heavier weight. So for me, I would choke up on the band, or the cables at school, I would go 90 pounds, 100 pounds. Cable row, okay? All the way in, rotate as I pull. Palms down, hands down, top of the hands go down. Palms down, back of the hand down. Pull all the way through, okay? Then I'm going to single arm bent over row plus tricep extension, okay? So if I have a bench, my bench is here. Should be 20s, 25s, okay? Maybe even 30s, but you want to make sure you can do the full movement, okay? And it's going to be 15 each, so it doesn't need to be super heavy. If I'm holding with my left arm, my left foot's back, okay? Flat chest. Row all the way, tricep extension. This dumbbell should push back because I'm locking out, okay? It shouldn't stay here flat, it should be pointed back. Because I go from here to lock out, back down. Row, lock out, back down. 15 each, switch arms, row, lock out, back down. 15 each. Then you're back to the top. Dumbbell shrug, or dumbbell deadlift shrug. Heavy farmer walk, 1 lap. Banded push-up, 15. Cable row, 15. Bent over tricep extension, 15. 3 times each, moving. That will conclude your Wednesday, your upper body max effort lift.